they don't bite, cause they timid. Look, wait. I got people trying to wish and pray that I'ma fall about it, all about it till we spoke in person. Don't wanna talk about it now, huh? Oh, you sound tough, toying with them, don't get wound up. How you wound up? Another number in the round up. Put the town up, I built this thing up from the ground up. And if I bounce up, I get my crown stuck. Green light go, got the east side flow. I'm a giant in the space like FIFA4. All the kids sing along like EIO. Every time when they see my shows, thinking that it happened overnight, yeah, didn't. In it for the long haul flight, committed. Wanted me to fail out of spite, I didn't.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Two of the 7 contenders for the Lamar Hunt Trophy are set, and we're underway in this AFC wildcard game. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. They start the drive with Hall. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
They give on 2nd to Hall. Jukes out a one-stop. And it's a nice gain off a really good effort there just to stay upright. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this beast down.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Dropping back to throw. That's caught. It's Rzsl. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Tackle made by Cole Bishop.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Second down now, 7 to go. Pass play coming here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Play action on 1st down. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting the completion in that area, it not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
Hall running between the tackles. And this one doesn't go far. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up fourth down. Here comes the punting unit for the Jets. That punt gets up to 59 yards. And the Bills will take over deep in their own territory. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Allen taken right to the air. Caught by the open man. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. It's a Troy Franklin touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Bills will jump out to a 7-0 lead. On now is York to kick this one away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Hall. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
Coming off that carry, I'd go right back to him. Not a hotter hand on the field right now. Get that man the rock.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Back now, pressure on its way. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And right there's the danger kick when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators when you get a nice run, when you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
Trying again following the sack. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
And the Bills bringing out an extra defensive back, 3rd down coming up. Now looking to throw. Complete beyond the marker. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. They'll run here. It's Hall. And they make a stop at the last minute. It's a gain down to the 1. It's a pickup of 5, and that brings up 2nd and goal.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. Hall. And he's in for the touchdown. The Jets get it down to a single point. Rzsl Hall with the touchdown. Now Cairo Santos on to add the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jets tie this game 7-7. Taylor has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Allen now on first down. Shakir with the grab. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Working from the gun, it's Allen. He's got it over the middle. And he'll get it up to the 44. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down. First tone of the game for James Cook. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. He's got this complete to James Cook. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. First down, ball at the 36. Play action now, Allen. Big gain downfield. And in, touchdown Buffalo. York now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bills take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. Now is York to kick this one away. Return starts at the 3. He stopped on the return at the 27.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Hall takes it straight ahead. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
From the 29, he's trying to push the field. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
They'll throw on 3rd and long. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. We're back for the 2nd quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They'll have it here after forcing that punt to end the first. Throwing now on 1st down, Allen. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
And he cannot shake the tackler along the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and they still need 10 now on third down. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Able to get it to Franklin. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
That one's marked as a 38-yard punt. And it'll be Jets football. They're set up at the 35 now. On first down, here comes Hall. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Second down now, 7 to go. From the 38. This one is hit by a defender and winds up incomplete.
And you ask a lot of your defenders on that field. It is not easy to play defense in today's NFL. Not only stay in their assignment's hip pocket, but to make plays on the ball as it arrives. He was challenged with an intermediate throw, and he swatted it away with ease.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. They'll throw it. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Bills get the football on the first turnover of the contest. All right, defense did its job. Forced the offense into a third long, and that, in large part, partner, led to that interception.
Such a dichotomy, Kate, in so many ways. Offensively, we hear all the time what? Stay on schedule, avoid these situations. Defensive coaches, you know what they say, earn the right to rush the passer, earn the right to make them one-dimensional, and when you do, go pay it off. And they did in the biggest of ways with that huge INT.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Back to throw now, Allen. Finds him over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
On first down, Allen. Has it in close. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. In the third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And he makes it across. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills parlay the interception into points. Josh Allen, the touchdown. His third total score this game. This one is up and good. And the Bills double their lead to 14. Now he's York to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. And look at this return. The return manages to get just beyond the 30. They've got first down from the 31. Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. Following the run, we see he's still out there dealing with some sort of injury. They'll head out to check on it. Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. They'll try and throw it here. Connects with his back, Kimani Vidal. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
To the air, third and long. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Fourth down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. Begins his return at the 16. And you'll love the effort on that return as he gets him all the way up beyond the 40. The return game a weapon here as he picks up 27. And the Bills will take over possession. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. They put a receiver in motion right. First and 10. Here's Allen. Pass complete to Cook. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, when one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Cook trying this one up the gut. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he's able to get it past midfield and down into the Jets' side. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8. Play action now with Allen. He finds Kincaid. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. All right, all set up now. 1st and 10. Allen looking to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now they face 2nd down. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. 2nd down, Allen throwing again. Connects with Cook. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
They kick the running back in motion. Allen on 3rd and short. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. Katie York now on for the field goal. This is a 35-yard look from the right hash. Grupe sends it through. And that makes this a 3-score game.
You always feel like you leave a few points on the field when you kick it from here. But they don't wind up empty-handed on the drive. And the kicker, well, he gets to pad his stats a little bit with a high percentage make.
This return starts at the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. This is Hall. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Rzsl, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
Hall gets it again on 2nd down. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. The rookie from Clemson in on that stop.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Third down give to Hall. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him. They'll have a new set of downs following that defensive penalty. To the air now on 1st and 10. It's the 2-minute warning now from Highmark. The Jets in need of some points before the break. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. They're throwing it. Finds his target, Hall. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Third and long for him here. Wilson on the slant.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Hall. And he's got this down to the 40. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Here's Hall once more. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that gain. Tackle made by Cole Bishop.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Third and just 2 to go. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. Into traffic, complete. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
They've got first down from the 31. Now he'll throw off the play fake. He sends this one to the end zone. They connect on the deep shot. And he hauls it in for the New York touchdown. The Jets chop some of the lead off before the half. Santos connects on the point after. And the Jets cut the lead down to 10. That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Starting from the 5. His return reaches that 34-yard line before he stopped. First and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Connection made to Shakir.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
One last play before the break. He'll drive it forward, but won't get beyond the line. Wrapped up on that play by big Quinton Williams. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Wow, they must really trust in this guy's range. He's out for what would be a very long field goal. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. You better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. Online, but not enough juice. It's no good short. So we finished 2 quarters. A couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. With this kick, we're back underway, a spot in the divisional round on the line. This return starts at the 5. This return makes it up to the 25. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. Straight ahead, here's Cook. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up second and 11. After 24 yards.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Complete to Shakir. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Allen now on first down. Couldn't connect there, incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now it's second down. Here's Cook. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. Another one for Cook. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Again, it's Cook. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Given 5 on that play. Now it's going to be 3rd down and 6.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Hauled in left side. They touch him down as he finds enough to pick up the 1st.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Throwing now on 1st down, Allen. Able to get it to Franklin. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's good for a Bills 1st down. From the shotgun, it's Allen. He has all day. This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 13 at the 28-yard line.
Another try following the sack. Cook calls it in. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's good for a Bills 1st down.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's got a nice gain down inside the 10-yard line. Halfway there on 1st down, that brings up 2nd and 5. Back to throw now, Allen. He's got it. Touchdown, Buffalo. York now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bills take a 3-possession lead. On now is York to kick this one away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. They start the half with a give to Hall. He picks up 28 on the play. And it'll give the Jets a 1st down.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the 2nd level and beyond.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Going to the ground again on 1st. And he will take it in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets start the 2nd half with some needed points. Rzsl with the touchdown. Extra point is good by Santos. And the Jets cut the lead down to 10. That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Slot receiver headed left. Here we go, 2nd and 9. They touch him down, but a great pickup, and it's good for a first.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Now it's Cook. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Wrapped up on that play by big Quinnen Williams. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Here's Allen. That's into the hands of Franklin. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open in the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
Now the shotgun give to Cook. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. Now Allen off the play action. Nowhere to go with it, so he just throws it away.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Allen on 3rd down. To the sideline it goes. He makes the play. Pass caught. Both feet are down. He got 24 yards on the play. And that's good for a Bills first down.
It's pretty impressive, Kate. I mean, to have the awareness, the body control to not just secure the ball, but to keep both feet down on the sideline.
This is Cook, and he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Tackle made back at the 22-yard line.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Allen setting up to throw. Escape. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions, you get more depth. But a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So that brings up 4th and long. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
Those 3 points could go a long way to securing this W. Makes it a lot more comfortable knowing the other side's got to score a couple touchdowns now. A touchdown and field goal's not going to get it done anymore.
And that kick is going to go out of bounds, and you know what that means. That ball is headed to the 40. So march it forward after they accept the penalty. First and 10 from the 41. Takes it straight ahead. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up second down.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Fakes the handoff, now to throw. Connects on the crosser. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Give him 30 yards on that one. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. We've got an injury stoppage here, and no, not what any of us want to see. You remember the injury his rookie year. It's Breece Hall hurts on the play. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Little off center. His man just couldn't adjust to it.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. He'll look to throw. Completes this one to Gray. And this one does not go far.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Carney's kick is good. And that makes things a little closer. It's now a 10-point game.
That field goal didn't do a lot on the scoreboard to make it a more attackable deficit, but it does create a sense of urgency here for this defense to get off the field.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Starting from the 5. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And an excellent return here sets them up almost at midfield.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
They'll run it with Cook. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9. Now Allen. We've got a screen to the running back. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident a screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5. From the 36. He's on the move. Now he takes it. Nothing doing there as he gets out of bounds back at the line.
All right, we'll call that one a drop. He escapes, quarterback does. He avoids taking the sack, but he's also denied a gain of any kind.
Allen on 3rd and short. That one's caught along the left sideline. It's a gain of 17 on that one. That's good for a Bills first down. side with Cook. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. A great play defensively. They forced a loss despite the penalty, and they just went ahead and declined it. Offense to the line for second down. Allen has it at the 7. And he's touched down after a nice pickup there to get the first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First and goal now as they try to pad this lead. From the red zone now. Has it on the slant. And in. Touchdown, Buffalo. 3 touchdown catches. So we've got a stoppage now. Figured this might be coming. We're going to take another look to see if this was indeed a touchdown. All right, so the officials take that touchdown away. He did not break the goal line. And he crashes into a wall and only gets back to the line of scrimmage. It looked like they had it, but nope, no gain, and now they're just inches short for third down.
Well, now things get a little dicey for this offense. 1 down left before a big decision to make. Do you continue to try running it against a front that stopped you? Or you now...
And he gets in. Touchdown! The Bills can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. York now for the extra point. And the extra point is up, and it is good. And the Bills take a 3-possession lead. Now is York to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. Now bottle him up as he gets the return to the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Buying some time. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And a big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Yeah, this is a time where offensively you got to regroup. You got to get in that huddle. You know, the quarterback is the most important leadership position. Everyone's looking at you. And as a QB, after taking a sack like that, golly, you got to flush it, instill some confidence, and move this ball forward.
Wilson's got it. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. So they're left facing a 4th down.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or 2 and 3rd downs critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. Need a conversion. They're throwing for it. And they won't do it. That ball's incomplete on 4th down.
Hey, I get it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Handoff headed right. It's Cook. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
When you call that first down running play, you don't always expect to get those kind of yards. They'll take that every single time.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Cook trying this one up the gut. And the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Buffalo. Bills can rest easy with a 3-score lead. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Now run by Cook. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
Taken down back at the 15-yard line.
Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here.
You got to expect the timeout is coming any moment now, right? If you want another shot with the ball, you'll need every second you can conserve on that clock.
They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official signaled in just as that knee goes down.